July 11, 1991. A plane carrying 261 people lifts off from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Within minutes, a fire erupts on board. But this wasn't a random accident. The first clue was found 4 days earlier, when a mechanic checked the tires and made a fateful decision. He altered a record. What he didn't know was that his small act would set off a chain reaction leading to one of aviation's deadliest disasters. Before we reveal the haunting truth behind this twisted tragedy, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more chilling crime stories that will grip your soul. Now back to the unsettling darkness of that fateful day in Jeddah. The aircraft was a chartered DC-8 operated by Nation Air Canada, flying Nigerian pilgrims home from Hajj. On July 7th, an avionics specialist measured the tire pressures. Tires number 2 and number 4 on the left main landing gear were dangerously underinflated. But instead of fixing it, he changed the record. The organizational structure was fragmented. Maintenance personnel weren't even qualified to release the plane as fit to fly. Yet 4 days later, it was cleared for departure. At 8:28, Flight 2120 began its takeoff roll. Just 15 seconds in, an oscillating sound echoed in the cockpit. The first officer suspected a flat tire. At 80 knots, marks on the runway showed the number 1 wheel was breaking apart. The underinflated tires had transferred load to tire number 1, causing it to overheat and weaken. As the plane lifted off, witnesses saw flames in the left landing gear area. The crew retracted the gear, unaware they were pulling fire into the heart of the aircraft. In the air, chaos unfolded. Multiple system failures hit. Pressurization failed, gear unsafe lights flashed, hydraulics were lost. The captain used the wrong call sign, confusing air traffic control. Burning rubber from the tire remnants had ignited when the gear retracted, bringing fire close to hydraulic and electrical systems. The cockpit voice recorder captured the crew's growing alarm before it suddenly cut off at 8:33 and 33 seconds. The fire was spreading uncontrollably. The fire consumed the cabin floor above the wheel wells. Furnishings sagged into the burning areas. On final approach, the crew extended the landing gear in a desperate attempt to land. But the fire had burned through seat harnesses. As the gear came down, bodies began falling from the aircraft. At 8:38, the plane crashed nose down, 2,875 meters short of the runway. All 261 people on board perished. It was the deadliest crash involving a Canadian airline. Here's the shocking twist. The investigation revealed this was entirely preventable. The underinflated tires were the root cause, but the real failure was human and organizational. Maintenance personnel knew the tires were low but lacked training on the hazards. Most thought underinflation only affected tire life, not that it could cause immediate failure. The project manager directed departure without fixing it, and the aircraft was signed off by a flight engineer with no maintenance involvement. No tire pressure checks were done after July 7th. This wasn't just a technical flaw. It was a cascade of ignored warnings and broken safety culture. Flight 2120's tragedy led to major safety improvements. Wheel well fire detectors, tire pressure sensors, and better training became standard. Nation Air went bankrupt, and its owner faced fraud charges. This story reminds us that small oversights can have catastrophic consequences. What do you think? Could this have been stopped if just one person spoke up? Share your thoughts below. If you found this story impactful, like and follow for more true aviation mysteries.